transponder signal. Of course I am. We don't really have it. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking, if you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize, in the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure that... They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to it.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
This mission is going to require discretion on a number of... Anything new to report? That information is classified, so even what I do know, I can't divulge. Now, I realize as part of this mission, you'll probably end up... For the sake of your cover, it's best you work with whatever information the fleet gives. I know as much as you do. I wasn't briefed. But if the fleet wants to trace the Legacy's transponder signal, they'll need something beyond the decryption tech we have. If such a device exists, it's likely being developed. Good. The more you find... Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Anything else? Understood. Keep searching. Let me know if you need anything else.
A lot of us had our doubts about you. But you're really making progress with this.
See what's out there.
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
We have arrived. I will meet
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
Howdy.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using, well, using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively. If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asylees were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock, they're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up. All our data suggests so. Asylees, they're impressive hunters. The few tests we've been able to... They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests they're able to thrive just about anywhere, and we plan to selectively breed them so they can hunt terramorphs wherever they're hiding. Which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the terramorph data. On worlds where Asylees were present, terramorphs weren't. This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our worlds, Asylees are somehow cleaning that up as well. These creatures are good at what they do. I suppose that's a fair comparison. Except that this time, we'd be protecting human lives, not ending them. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees. Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie. Well, that's still not 100%. but it sounds like the Vanguard will actually be picking up a fair bit of it. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on which route we're taking.
Well, so that's tricky.
Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials.
Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Seely's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian. It's certainly not encouraged, but the UC's given their sign-off for this excursion. It was the central hub for Seely's processing during... But, and this part's exciting, the Terramorph data suggests Seely's were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the Terramorphs, came from that same world. Which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. The Seely's were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Seely's were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinian could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinian?
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course. I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of... So many things can go wrong out there. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first... That's smart. Trust in things that are capable of trusting you. You know, I like to be optimistic too. Sometimes people take advantage of it. But that's on them, not me. I guess that's a reason why I feel comfortable in Constellation. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. A long time. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to... You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a... It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people, and I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose. Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone. That's kind of you to ask. People used to say that we were polar opposites. He was just that way around every... The war happened. He was caught in the crossfire between the UC and the Free Star. It was right after he finished the job on Statistically, that's certainly accurate, but it's not that much of a... Urban's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can... Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Yes?
Hey.
I don't know if I could work in a place like this. I appreciate the research, but
Oh, this
yikes.
goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what are you? Oh, nothing. I love having to take a toothbrush to every crate they drag in here. Now, you gonna tell me what you need, or can I get back to my work? Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near. Still. Now, what was it you needed? If anyone can pull off something as downright lunatic as that, it's these people. And I'll make sure they've got all the supply. That's correct. Ran logistics for the Devils for years before getting the assignment. Military logistics isn't usually coordinating habit, stalking the UC for a ranch. So when I heard everything up to spec.
Off there. अच्छा well I have way better Ugh.
Now, let's see what's in there. Glad to see some good research being done. But I can't say I'm less worried. Can I carry that for you? Right. Later.
Yes, خلاص.
Mission like this, you want to bring out the big guns.
I will be ready.
As soon as we're done with Kaiser, we'll meet you there.
Well, neither option is without risk, but I honestly believe both could be viable. It's going to take coordination inside the UC and out, but I think it can be done.
Since the outbreak, Londinians, the UC maintains a presence there, keeps an eye on things, and there are still a couple species that have been able to survive. The city itself grew fast, but it was short-lived. The place was only founded during the Colony War to keep up with a wartime boom town wiped off the map before it could really even put down roots.
We don't. UC Brass wanted us focusing on weaponizing the adults, not where... But there have been... That they release microscopic eggs that are drawn to the heat of the ships. That their nymphs are capable of a next-level sort of camouflage. Hell, one PhD candidate suggested their long gestation was them storing up to make grav jumps, all by themselves. And while I'd love to believe that's impossible, we've got definitive evidence for exactly none of it. So, luckily, both Microbe or Aciles should be able to help us get a handle on the issue.
Hello. Londonian, huh? I lost family there. Come back safe, all right?
Huh, well, this isn't that bad, right? I mean, I'm not saying I want to build my dream home here, but those outcrops are really quite nice.
Hey, stranger! Got some work for you. Scanners picked up some mineral deposits in a cave nearby. And get a taste of the minerals. Make sure whatever you dig's yours. Could be worse. You could have my job. Doesn't sound so bad.
closer. Let's move in.
Apple. এই বাবারে ফসে গেছি
If you want to know what we're up to, the
Lots of factories are on remote planets so they can skip
I
out on
thought help
safety
would never come,
regulations.
but here you are. We're being harassed by armed criminals. We've been paying them to leave us alone, but we can't keep this up forever.
Really? In the middle of fucking nowhere?
Help us put a stop to... I can't believe we ran into you. Thank you so much.
What?
Please wait. Generating suitable greeting.
Finally! A customer who won't talk my ear off about their research. I'm not sure how the research team expects me to sell some of this stuff. I'm from all over. I was born on a ship, and I've spent my whole life on the move. Jobs like this give you plenty of excuses to travel. It's great, honestly. But the team's been teaching me all kinds of things. I'll be a... Let me know if you have questions.
What the hell is this shit?
All right, here's... Okay, have a good one.
I miss my dear darling in New Atlantis. Oh, sorry.
I'm so glad you're taking care of this.
Careful where you put your feet. This soil's important for our research.
Okay. Or
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the result.
What was that? Ooh, time to show off. Had worse. Over already? Oh well.
no! Wow. What was that fucking sound? Acha, energy shielding. I have a lot of shit.
I don't take photos of people. Sorry. Whoa, what the? Oh, you nearly scared me to death. I never encounter anyone while I'm out here. I'm trying to find photos. If you...
Is he for fucking real right now? I guess, yeah, we are good to go.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Let's go. There we go. But Alana bound from. Right.
Well, they don't need it now.
How the fuck is he knowing that I am here, bro? Fuck are this? Bro, calm the fuck out of your fucking...
Whoa! There you are. Ah!
भाई बंदूकटा एक और
Ah, yes.
I guess it doesn't have ammo. Hold up.
Well, okay then. Sorry, I don't think so. Sure. I've got some time to kill.
That's a really nice one.
Oh, I love this part.
Eh, fuck. No! Eh, bhai! Ah! Oh. Oh. Hey. Phew. Can't we get this mix? What? Why is food outside here, man? Anyway.
Not my idea of a fabulous vacation getaway, but I can deal.
The nicer the operation is, the meaner security is. It's an inverse relationship.
Excellent work. You wouldn't believe how much tranquility these scientists bring. Sorry, I don't have time to talk. I owe the lead researcher a report by the end of the day. Welcome back. So, are they taken care of? Not going to lie, that's the best news I've heard all day. Please, take this. It's not much, but I hope it's enough to make the trouble worth it. Thanks again. Being out in the field sure beats working on my thesis paper. Fieldwork's always been my passion. I can't imagine being stuck behind a desk.
बाप रे एक ही लाइन बोल दिलो भाई Okay.
We're on the verge of a
Might be able to salvage some raw materials from this place.
ओ भाई not fuck deactivate the cause of channel well. But like, just no fucking reason that we have to walk this shit. Whose idea was this?
scans will give us a real competitive advantage. You have my thanks. Here, this is for you.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
You! This here is our find. So you can get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of the Mantis is ours.
I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life.
All yours.
Their power exceeds yours. The enemy has dropped out of our view.
Quit it!
अरे
Adorable!
কিসে আটকাচ্ছি রে ভাই?
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to test them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp.
May as well,
focused.
right?
Just a little further.
Finally got you!
So met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom...
So, looking for something?